Hey, what's up, guys? So this is a quick recap of the live stream. A lot happened in the June 19th live stream. As you can see here, they are showing off the brand new mount that is in the new Cash Shop RNG boxes coming Tuesday to Archeage, and is also available for loyalty tokens. It has a stealth, as you can see here, stealth for pretty much permanent stealth, 30 seconds down, 30 seconds up, cooldown, but you cannot be moving. And then there's also a dash that actually stealths you as well. That is not a permanent stealth dash, but you can move with that. So this is a stealth mount, and it looks pretty cool. Again, it will be in the loyalty tokens. It looked like 425 or 450 loyalty tokens. I don't know exactly off the top of my head, but it's right up around there, so it's not too expensive. But you can also get in the Cash Shop RNG boxes, but those boxes have gone to shit, and the rates for any good item in there is really, really low again, and you're not getting any great like red regrade charms anymore in there. So the other big thing is that there's going to be skins for the farm cart. So here's the red hauler. This one you can actually sit on the back of it. And then this is the other big thing that they are bringing with 1.8, because 1.8 really doesn't have much content to it, actually. 1.8 is just the Leviathan, the Sea Boss, and a lot more cash shop items and a couple bigger houses. That's about it for 1.8. So this is a flying dragon pet, and the only way to get this is to buy the $150 Archeum pack on the website. Those things are the only way to get this. So, first of all, this is a really cool pet, no question about it. But anytime you see someone that is rocking this pet or this costume, which come out from that Archeum pack, you gotta pretty much laugh at them because they spent 150 bucks to buy that stupid pet right there. And no matter how cool it is, 150 bucks is definitely not a good value for a virtual pet in Archeage, a game who is currently like on a huge downward spiral, thanks to the latest exploits and bots resurfacing in masses. So yes, the game has been dying steadily ever since the merges have been announced. A lot less players have been active. Bots have been taking over again. Spam chat, things like that. There's also been a huge exploit recently. So they touched on these things, and they said they are working at it hard, cat and mouse game, and that them as the mouse, they need to get away from the cat. The cat right now, or I guess that may be the wrong analogy, but that's what they said, cat and mouse game. I don't know who the cat is. I don't know who the mouse is, but they're saying that the mouse, I guess they're the cat in this analogy. They're the mouse of the spam botters are becoming smarter and evading the cat's tactics of trying to stop and prevent all these, spam chats going on and exploits coming out. But honestly, Giant Worlds has never done a good job at really spotting exploits, banning them in timely fashion, and things like that. So they've also added a couple loyalty items to the store. But again, this patch right here is a great example of why Archeage is dying. Whenever a patch comes, you're all excited and you're like, yay, new stuff. But when you really look at it, the only new stuff being added is thing that's cost like 500 Gildastar or 8,000 Gildastar or 10,000 Gildastar, or they're bought from the cash shop. The actual in-game content is not added to Archeage hardly ever. We have yet to see, a new dungeon or really farming areas since the library. Yes, we did get a little bit with 1.7 with like Mist Marrow for PvP content, and then there was a little subsection for housing, but really there isn't much. That a couple little mobs there to grind, no new instances or anything like that. People are sick and tired of the library, even though many people haven't probably even fought and killed most of the bosses in the library. And that's just how it is that a lot of the content in Archeage is geared towards 100-man guilds, 200-man guilds, or raid parties like that. And it leaves out the majority of the players because the majority of the players are playing with a couple of friends, maybe 2 or 3, 10, 15, and it's hard to get them all online at the same time. You really have to actually, in my opinion, cater to the smaller groups, 5, 10-man, max dungeons. Even solo dungeons and solo instances would be a great addition. things like that. And then the gear, you're never actually introducing new gear that actually helps players to catch up if they're lagging behind. Archeage has now been out for almost 1 year in America, and if you weren't really in the beginning and you haven't taken advantage of any of the exploits and made a lot of money off those things, you're going to be way far behind in the gear ranking system. And if you have a low gear score or a low gear, you're not really going to be competitive against anyone that's higher up, and it's going to be like they're going to one-shot, two-shot you, and that's a thing that happens in Archeage. So there needs to be the catch-up for the new players to actually keep them playing the game, and the new stuff that comes out should not be like 8,000 Gilda stars to get. It's no one that I know enjoys running packs for thousands upon thousands of Gilda stars or enjoy that kind of farming. Like, release new content that isn't so cost expensive. Yes, I know we need syncs for Gilda stars, and I know we need things like that, but come on, guys. You don't just, like, oh, we have a bigger giant mansion, which they're showing off here, but say it's like 8,000 Gilda stars. You just don't do that. And same thing with the submarine. The submarine was available with different things, vocation badges and such, and like honor points. And Trion has said that they're just going to make it Gilda stars. And again, not everyone likes doing Gilda star runs. It's a stupid, Trion. So, there it is, 1.7b, I believe this is. That's what's coming out, and it's coming out Tuesday. But don't get too excited because there's not really much in there unless you're willing to spend a shitload of money to get these virtual pets or these costumes that they are showing off here, or to get the soul mare. So again, new players need not apply. Old veterans that are willing to throw down tons of cash, you may like 1.7b, Devouring Depths, but quite frankly, no one's even going to attempt to kill the Leviathan, which is the new ocean boss, because that takes probably close to 500, 1,000 players, and it just recently was defeated in Korea after being out for 6 months, maybe to a year. You need to get way better gear. You need to have way higher players amounts. In our servers, we don't have the players that want or are able to do that kind of thing. So they need to actually adjust for the North American market, but they're not going to. It's just not going to happen. So long and short, Archeage is slowly, maybe even rapidly dying off at this point. I hate to see what the game is going to look like at server merges. Me personally, I have yet really to log in much since coming back from vacation, and that's why there hasn't been too many videos of Archeage updates. So if you're having fun with Archeage, more power to you, but I recommend everyone stay away from this game.